Warning: the following episode contains uncomfortable truths and views about our political climate. If you're offended by coarse language and adult humor, do not watch. If you watch and get offended, tough luck. We warned you. Don't take us too seriously. Have a laugh about it. Enjoy.
I'm very happy because it's first time I vote.
Is it a big day?
Yes, very big, and it's a holiday. Very big holiday today.
There are people who died for this. The most people who fought for this, they are not here. They couldn't take us to the promised land.
27 April 1994. It's a new dawn in South Africa, and the black man is alive to see his dream finally come true. And that dream being freedom. It was on this day that the post-apartheid South African would be able to exercise their right to take part in the country's first democratic elections. And considering the country's history that is reeked with discrimination, bloodshed, tears, it was quite evident that the public was going to vote for the political party that well represented their pain and fought the same struggles they did. That party being the African National Congress, affectionately known by its acronym, the ANC. Fast forward to 30 years later. It is now the year 2024, and we live in a country that is labeled as a free and democratic society. The Rainbow Nation, aka Saudha. Because after all these years, we're still under the rule of the same political party that was elected in 1994. Nelson Mandela, Thabo Mbeki, Kgalema Motlanthe, Jacob Zuma, and now Cyril Ramaphosa. Let me tell you something, comrades. If you want your wife to stay in your marriage, she better be South African. Because according to our voting stats, she's faithful as fuck. All right. Let me cut the music and let me talk to you straight. You see, I was born in 98, 4 years after the democratic elections, and while growing up, I used to watch a lot of documentaries on post-apartheid, right? And in some of them, I'd hear how many white South Africans feared that there'd be a lot of retaliation, some revenge. Whoa, hold on, comrade. I hear what you're talking about, but how retaliation? What I got to me like a Tsepo, retaliation just means what some of us black people like to call a squinch. After apartheid, a lot of white South Africans feared that we'd return the favor. That and move them out of their homes, all because they were chasing our parents with police dogs. Squinch, that's retaliation. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. But none of that ever happened. You see, after the ANC took over, we indeed lived in harmony and with equal opportunities. Or at least that's what it looked like to the rest of the world. But yes, we now have a beautiful constitution. Our people have rights, equal rights, or at least that's what's written on paper, that they're equal. I don't see it. But what I really love the most is that 30 years with the ANC in power, it's now 2024 and our freedom of choice has expanded. Still don't know what I mean? Let me give you an example. Black parents can now choose what schools their children can go to, provided that they have the money for quality education. Secondly, black boys can now date white girls without thinking it's an achievement. And lastly, BBLs are accessible to our fragile and young girls.
A BBL for one is a BBL for all. Viva Teboho Tomejan. Viva Faith Ngezi. and FIFA original Nicki Minaj. Yeah, songs they call to come together and united we shall stand. Let us live and strive for freedom in South Africa. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I thank you. I thank you.
All right, yeah. Yes, our freedom of choice has indeed expanded. I mean, people can now live out their truths and identify with genders that they really want to identify with. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is democracy on steroids. So please, carry on clapping. Don't stop now. Yes, carry on. Yes. Clap hands for the ANC. Yes. The best, motherfucker. The best. The ANC. Okay, whoa. I don't know mutlakasi, but you guys are clapping hands. What the fuck? It's still stage fucking 16 of EO in the country and you guys are clapping hands. Are you not embarrassed? But when the ANC says jump, uri how high? Mas Chaba, you are clapping your hands. It's like you're about to receive a free t-shirt. What the fuck? Hey, bana. Hi, batubama. But I want to write an open letter to the ruling party, to the ANC, and say, if you guys are going to be ruling when I reach life expectancy, which is the age of 75, if I'm not mistaken, I humbly request that as much as we're enjoying this demonstration of crazy, aka democracy, please do not let this freedom of choice go unregulated. Because somewhere in the world right now, there is Ntate James who cannot wait to identify as a 16-year-old boy, all because he wants to touch Tandeka's child. No, guys, you serious? Like, things in the world are moving so fast to the point that I think pedophilia might become a thing. And if you fuck around and start hating on it, you might get cancelled and be called a pedophobe. No, serious, like, I'd take getting cancelled any day than to hear that my child was at James's house and they were listening to Michael Jackson. No, guys, tabe serious here. Next thing you know, your kid is at James's house, did a sleepover, and he comes out doing this shit right here. Papa, I learned a new dance move. Kanti it's not a new dance move. James una moonwalk amongani. Yo, this may be funny, but it's real. I mean, this is what's currently happening in the world right now. And it's so fucking scary. You know, there's so much abuse and perpetrators are getting away with it. It's like our toxic relationship with our government. It's very abusive, but we love it. It's like we're the girl who's in a relationship with a guy who's narcissistic, does not give a shit about anybody but themselves, is very abusive, but we're only staying in the relationship all because he gives us good dick. Good pennies. That's all we're staying for. Mzansi, we've been fucked for 30 years in one position. I want to let dog style in Yana. It's missionary. And that's the problem. Is that the missionary is too good. It's too good. They're also very good at foreplay. They will tease you with this, they will tease you with that, and still fuck you one time. And I think the problem here is that our country has never been through a whole phase. And don't be saying that I'm swearing at the nation. Let me explain what I mean by a whole phase. So many moons ago, I was in a relationship where I was with this girl that popped my cherry, right? She took my virginity. And no matter how many porno you would watch, I was in that relationship, and the minute I popped my cherry, I only smashed that girl missionary. Until one day this girl decided to leave me. I was very heartbroken, and then I went through a whole phase where I slept with a lot of girls just to fill in the void of my hurt. And I discovered that there's other things you can do. But the point here, ladies and gentlemen, is that if we fuck around and find out enough as a country, we might discover that there are other parties out there that might be able to do what the ruling party could not. And I know that we might be scared of change and the impact that it might have on the unknown future. But just to pick your brain, I will leave you with this scene from The Lion King where Rafiki talks to Simba about facing his past. But before you go, if you enjoyed this episode, it's nothing like the one that came before it. Please go watch my mini documentary titled Godspeed. I'll put the link up. Make sure you go watch and subscribe to the channel. See you later. Take care.
I've been running from it for so long. Ow! Jeez, what was that for?
It doesn't matter. It's in the past.
Yeah, but it still hurts.
Oh, yes, the past can hurt. But the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. Ah! You see? So what are you going to do?
الله يا الله عافى بنا الأعداء ناديت يا الله ما خاب فيك رجاء الله يا الله عافى بنا الأعداء ناديت يا الله ما خاب فيك رجاء أيقظ ضمير الأمة رجع لها الإحساس يا رافع الغمة صحي ضمير الناس أيقظ ضمير الأمة رجع لها الإحساس يا رافع الغمة.
I'm always sick. I don't know. I can't do anything. See all of this. What do you expect me to do? Fix it? I'm only 10. I can't even do anything anymore. I just want to be a doctor or anything to help my people, but I can't. I'm just a kid. I don't even know what to do. I get scared, but not really that much. I do anything for my people, but I don't know what to do. I'm just 10. I'm just 10. All of this, when I see it, I literally cry every day, saying to myself, why do we deserve this? What did we do to this? My family said they just hate us. They just don't like us because we are Muslims. Why does Muslims act for you like that? We're just kids. You see all of the kids around me? They're just kids. Why wouldn't you just send a missile to them and kill them? It's not fair. It's not fair.